Is there a review to find out whether more deputies are involved in these kind of actions?
There is. Not only is there a review into is there more actions being taken like this, but also what type of deputies do we need to assign there? You know, this isn't just an easy assignment. One of the things that is most troubling about these two deputies is we in law enforcement are put in a position of power and a power of trust. And when you're in drug court, the women that you're coming in contact with are at an emotional and a psychological all-time low, and they are easy victims for somebody who will manipulate them. And that's what we saw with these two deputies. These women are emotionally and psychologically at an all-time low, and our job is to protect them. Our job is not to be predators upon them.
What's your take on the actions of these two deputies, Sheriff?
I think what they did was they manipulated the system for their own benefit, and that's why they no longer work here. That will not be tolerated. You know, what may have been tolerated in the past or what may have not been believed in the past is going to be fully investigated. And if we find that you violated policies, if you abused your authority, if you, in this case, manipulated these folks, these women, then you're just not going to have a job anymore.
There's a review you said that's being done to see whether more deputies are involved in this system of manipulation. You don't know how far into that review you are right now?
We're into it. I can say with confidence that at this point in time we have not turned up anything. We are also looking at, you know, the type of deputy that we send into that scenario, whether there's going to be more of a rotation so that the deputies don't get to befriend these women.
During Jay Harmon's in IA, there was an allegation that he bought a cleansing drink for the young lady so she could pass a urinalysis test. How serious is this?
I mean, all of those things factored into his dismissal. I mean, you think of it, you're there, our job is to uphold the law, and here you're cavorting with a known felon and conspiring with her so that she could pass a drug test, so that you can get sexual favors in return. It's unacceptable. This wasn't a one-time, this just didn't happen one day, oh, I met this one person, did it once. This was a culture, in my opinion, that these two employees engaged upon. You know, they were clearly pretty confident in what they were doing, knowing they were going to be successful to a certain extent. I believe that they had. This is not the first time this has been done. This is the first time where we had enough evidence to fire and in some cases resign. I mean, you don't resign under investigation if you do anything wrong. These two knuckleheads do not represent the 98.9% of my deputies and those that work for this agency. They're not. They're an aberration of what we have here.